Hi everybody, happy Monday. Okay, so I promised we're gonna continue the series of Make It Happen Monday. So I am going to get started. I will hope to greet all of you guys, but I am going to be reading quite a bit of the stuff, so my head might be down, so I apologize. Be sure and pop in, do a comment, say hello, give me hearts so that I know that you guys are here. Hi Trinity, hey girl. How crazy, we were just talking. So, for those of you guys just kind of reviewing, I've started this book called Make It Happen. And I figured Mondays need to be Make It Happen. You're setting yourself up for the rest of the week. Hi, Yvonne. Hey, girl. And why not let's do this together? This is reminding ourselves of God's design for us and wanting us to be productive and wanting us to stop putting things off and wanting us to live life fuller. Who doesn't need that? Who doesn't deserve that? We all do. Hey Leslie, so we're gonna just do this together. So I'm just sharing excerpts from what popped out for me, and if you guys get this book, I would love for you to tune in, add your comments, share your thoughts, and we can do this together and just kind of be our own little Facebook accountability group to make it happen and to really transform our lives and to get to those levels and places where we want to be, okay? So I am going to I'm still on chapter 1, but I'm determined that we're going to finish this. So what this is saying is basically, okay, stop, take a deep breath. For one, do you take deep breaths? I was stressed about my IRS stuff, and a friend of mine, he does yoga. And I was like, oh my goodness, now is not the time for me to not be eating chocolate. Now it's not the time for me to not be drinking. And he's like, just stop, take some deep breaths. Hi, sissy. And I was like, oh wow, right? Breathe. Duh, it's so common sense, but it's probably the last thing we do when we are just in those frazzled moments, right? So stop, take a breath. Are you feeling overwhelmed, worried, or stressed? Hi, Keisha. Love you, girl. I'm praying for you and your transplant tomorrow. Get those numbers up. Feel better. Feel strong. If you're feeling overwhelmed, worried, or stressed, or all three together, you might not know what you want, you don't know how to make it happen, or you feel like you just might explode trying to figure it all out. You're just not sure, and you want to be sure more than anything. Right? Don't we? Oh my goodness. And especially as women, that's like, okay, I've got to be sure and I've got to know what I'm doing and I'm on a mission. Oh, yeah, right? You want to make big things happen in your life, but you don't have time, patience, money, sleep, rest, peace, any of that. You're burning the candle at both ends and in the middle. You're feeling pressured, you got to be better, you got to keep going, you got to reach more, achieve more, you got to be perfect. And you feel as though you'll never get there. Are any of you, do you guys feel that way? In fact, you're not even sure where there is anymore. Isn't it crazy how that happens? Hi, Nicole. Hey, girl, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. And in those moments, isn't it so crazy that instead of taking steps or instead of breathing or instead of praying and coming to the one who can truly help you in those moments, we just stop. We become paralyzed with fear and we do nothing. Or I don't know if you're like me, I'll then go on Facebook and do random stuff, totally wasting time, totally like not even close to what I need to be doing. Hi, Mandy girl, love you. And that's what we do. And then when you're in that bad headspace, then you compare yourself to everyone that you're scrolling through on Facebook and seeing all of their accomplishments and seeing how wonderful they are, which then adds to all of those feelings you're having. So then it's like this snowball of stress, chaos, craziness, nastiness. I love yours. Isn't it crazy? But that's what we do as women. It's so nuts. We've got to stop doing that. Hi, Denise. Okay, so it says you may be considering doing that right now, of just freezing, but stop, stay with me, stay with me. Perhaps someone once told you you weren't enough. Well, for one, they're stupid. They're a big dummy, they're big stupid heads, and we need to shut down those lies. Stop listening to those voices. We need to listen to the voice of our Heavenly Father and what He says about us. He loves us, and we are precious, beautiful, incredible creations. He doesn't make junk, so don't ever let those voices enter here, okay? Shut them down. Remember where they're coming from. They are lies, and you are amazing. You are more than a conqueror. You are victorious, and you are amazing and destined for such goodness. So we need to embrace that. Hi, Sam. What's up, dude? How are you? So shut those lies down. And just ask yourself these questions. Who am I? What is my purpose? What am I supposed to be going after in life? I want to make it happen, but what is it? I think I'm on the right path, but am I? I don't know. If you've been asking yourself those same questions, are you feeling restless? Do you feel like there's something bigger than the life you're living? Well, if you are, this is your invitation to stop striving, to be still, and to let go of your struggles and fears. This and him we're going to work on this together so that we can utilize the tools that he's given us, so that we have peace and we have confidence and we have an assurance that what we're doing is making a difference. Hi, baby. Hi, Stacy. Love you. To surrender what feels like everything to gain what really is everything. It's so crazy how the things that we think are so important in the big picture aren't at all, and especially in God's mind and what he wants us to be doing and loving each other and having relationships with each other. That's so much more important than, like for me, selling makeup. That's not it at all. It's about what I am doing for the women in my life and bringing that confidence and bringing that love and helping them to find their inner strength, their inner confidence, their inner, just remind them of that they're loved and special. Hi, Felicia. How are you, beautiful? So let me remind you, you were created for a purpose. You were created to shine. It's time to be free, free of shame, free of fear, free to fully live. You don't need to be ready or perfect to make what matters happen. A life of purpose, living for something bigger than yourself, is not about achieving your dream job or the ideal circumstances or the perfect timing. Use what you have where you are right now with purpose. Boom, right? Drop the mic. Oh my gosh, right? We have everything we need within us. God has gifted that from the time we were in our mother's womb. We just need to have that confidence and step out in faith. You got on the first time, you still needed, oh, yay, good. I'm so glad. Like, we all need it, right? We all need this. And for us to do this together and to encourage each other, it's so important. That's so much bigger than anything else. So with this book, it has a lot of awesome questions and stuff. So I will read these for you guys so that you can do this on your own. So what you need to do is to take some time, kind of have some quiet time, have some prayer time, have some meditation time, whatever works for you, and write this down. Let's do this like journaling together. 1, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What has been holding you back from fully living? Write that down, because we are going to be dealing with this and we are going to shut that down. We are going to find you, find your strength, and get you there and make it happen. The enemy of taking action is the false belief in someday. Isn't it so true? Like, I'm the queen of procrastination, and oh, well, someday I'll get to it. Well, someday I'll read this book. Well, someday I'll take this class. Someday never happens. Let's make today that day. Do the good you know you ought to do and start now. Right? Don't wait to live. Hi, I went through breast cancer. Don't wait until you have some terrible disease that you don't know if you're going to make it. Start living now. Get those priorities set and live your life. Do something. Doing nothing will not ever change your situation. The time has come, your time has come, to take a leap of faith and live a life of purpose. And I will close with this to finish this chapter. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going, right? It's so true. It's all about the journey. Yeah, there's ups, yeah, there's downs, but to be living and to be going go. Take that first step today, okay? I love you guys. Have a great week. I'll be back next week with our Make It Happen Monday. Thanks for being a part of it. I'd love to hear from you guys and what you're pushing for and what you're needing to make happen. Let's encourage each other together, okay? Blessings always. Bye.